Ida, how you doing? It's your daddy. Man, I can't believe you're 15 already. Seems like yesterday, man. I was going to the hospital with your mama to have you come out of her stomach and be born. It was some of the most incredible things I've ever seen in my life. I just want you to know how very, very, very incredibly proud I am of you to do what you accomplished already in such a short time on being on Earth. From a young age, I knew I had something special with you. It was the times of coming home late at night and you're watching George Lopez and Gilligan's Island and laughing, to you going on long walks with me in Pelham Park and telling me, Daddy, I want to fly to the moon. I want to fly to the moon like Little Bear. To the endless nights that your mom or I would have to drive up and down the 95 because you would not go to bed without the sounds of the tires going up and down the freeway. Sometimes we'd run out a whole tank of gas at times. And then, the apartment burned down and we went to Pennsylvania. We lost everything. But we didn't though. We gained everything because nobody got hurt. And we got to rebuild and redo things differently. We started around 3rd grade. I remember getting a phone call. Man, Ida broke her arm, Mr. Edwards. I'm like, yeah, great. Like, how did that happen? So I talked to you on the phone. You're like, well, Daddy, listen, man, it was before lunchtime, and I was on 3rd base, and I was supposed to score the Raven one, and I turned in, and I slid and broke my arm. I'm like, okay. I'm like, so did you win? You're like, yeah. I'm like, well, is it worth it? You're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, great. So I went with it. I'm like, all right, pivot. So at that point, I knew I had something special. So after cast came off, we started training. I would hold you in a corner and make you fight your way out of it. We would wrestle, and I would get on top of you and make you gas out and teach you how to control your breathing. I know it sounds cruel, and everyone thought, man, what is he doing? I knew exactly what I was doing. I was building you up so no one could ever tear you down. From that, Coach Luke came into our lives. Man, I know how much you love him. He was a good dude, man. He was a really good dude. And we got to train a lot. And we started that tackle league, and then that's how football became predominantly in your life. We started on a tackle league, and then you went up to 6th grade. 6th grade, you were on a travel team. You started with the boys. You were starting in 6th grade. You went into 7th grade as a starter as well. And what happened? You blew your knee in 4 places. The coaches told me. You tried to get up and you want to go back in the game. Then, that's, dude, to be able to do that in strength, man, that's incredible. You finally get surgery, and things had to happen where they weren't lining up, so we finally got you into a specialist because I didn't want to see you be in pain anymore. We got you into a specialist in Pittsburgh. Everything is done. They did a great job, actually. They did a phenomenal job. You were back on the field in less than 9 months on your decision. You squatted 275 pounds, coming off a 4-knee tear, and you started with the winning season. And then this year you came to me and said, Daddy, listen, I don't know if I want to play anymore. And then, you've been working, right? You've been working at a restaurant since the last year and a half now, where you're a lead waitress, making good money, and you decided you wanted to make money 2 months ago. And you came to me and said, when you decided that you were going to play football, and I wasn't upset, I just wanted to make sure it was the right decision for you. And you told me you were going to focus on work, and you were going to make money, and you were talking about your grades and how well you're doing in school. So I supported it. And then 2 weeks later, you came to me and said, Daddy, I just really want to focus on basketball. And I'm really interested in theater arts and acting. Those are 2 words I've been waiting for my entire life. Without you playing football, is it something that was your decision? I didn't want to force that in you. But what I did gain from it is we have much more time to spend together, because we have all the summer to do stuff and travel and get you into camps. And it gets just more time with each other. So I kind of wanted it to happen that way, but I wanted to make sure that you didn't walk away from something you love, because I didn't want you to resent that at that age. That's something there's things that I resent all the time, but I don't want you to look backwards. I want you to stay in the present. I'll give you the best advice in the world right now. Learn to love yourself more than anybody. Being kind to yourself makes you be kind to others and love others unconditionally. Never let somebody influence your decision making. Always trust your gut. Don't allow give in to peer pressures, and always silence those noises. People saying frugal things about you, it's not because they need to do it, it's because they don't know any better. There's no goal that's too big, or there's no career or something that you can't achieve as long as you put your mind to it and you work at it. The key to everything is putting the work in. You don't have to be the smartest person in the room, but try to be. Being smart Being the smartest person in the room, the quietest person in the room is much better than being the loudest person in the room. Time is something we can't get back. Enjoy your time. Enjoy where you're at. Be in the moment. Be present. We never get those moments back. As you continue to grow, love people. And this was a hard one for me to learn, but I finally started learning it, is giving grace when people don't deserve it. By you getting off your own rattle, by people making you not control your own emotions, you're in charge of all of that. If someone says something's funny to you, you don't have to react. That's much stronger than somebody who does react. That person, all they're doing is getting you off your own vibration, your own higher energy, your own self. Don't let other people do that to you. Don't let other people steal that from you. It's robbery, and it knocks you off of the person that you created yourself to be. That's one thing I always struggled with. That's something I'm working on currently and actively. Just control your emotions. You're in charge of all of those. I'm not saying you can't feel. I'm not saying you can't hurt. I'm not saying you can't go through those things. But do them on your time. Don't let somebody else influence them, because it takes away from you and what you're trying to accomplish. Always shake hands with people, even if you know they're talking smack about you. That's the best case of revenge, knowing that they can't rattle you. Guard your heart, guard your soul, and pray to God. Because I know this, when God's in my life is more abundant than when He's not. Other than that, Ida, you're a bright girl, and I'm so excited for your future. It's like self-learning, and you taking it and you blossomed it into something like this. It's incredible to see at your age. From the grit and determination that you have, to the love that you share for other people, to your kindness in your heart, to how you carry yourself. Man, it's something I've never seen before. And I don't say that just because you're my kid, because you know I can be pretty serious and very blunt, very straightforward. But at the end of the day, man, I'm excited for your future. I'm excited for what you bring to the world. I'm excited to have your light shine down on people, because that's the kind of person you are. And I'm super, super, super grateful for all of those. You're bright, beautiful, bold, and you have grit like nobody I've ever seen. So, I just want to say happy birthday to you. I'm super, super proud of you. And man, I'm very lucky to have you call me Dad. Happy birthday.